Hi, this is needlepointers.com, and today we'd like to show you how to make this beautiful patriotic wreath. I was at Michael's the other day and I was looking in their patriotic section with lots of fun patriotic ribbons and other things, and I found this pretty bow and I thought it would make a great door wreath. But I wanted to change it up a bit because by itself I thought I could make something nicer than just this for the door wreath. I also purchased this foam ring from Michael's. I found these buttons in my stash of buttons, including these little star buttons, and I also found this ribbon. So with all these supplies, I'm going to make the door wreath. You'll also need a glue gun to complete this project. Michael's is one of our affiliates, and if you purchase supplies from Michael's through the link on our website, please check the iCard or the description in the video for the link to our website. But if you purchase supplies from Michael's through our affiliate link, we get a small commission to show that we sent the business to Michael's, and this can help us keep making more videos. So I hope you will consider purchasing products from Michael's through our links. If you have a blog or a website, we would appreciate it if you can put a link to our project page for this project or any other project on needlepointers.com from your blog or website. If you have a crafting related blog, we can even put a reciprocal link back to your site. Just let us know where you've put the link. Let's get started with this project. The first thing is the purchased bow has just twist ties holding the bows together, and I want to make it look nicer and possibly hold a little better. So I'm going to take this off and replace it with a length of ribbon. Cut a piece of ribbon and thread it through to the back, from the front to the back, and then make a knot in the back to hold it in place. The next step is to make the small bows from this large bow. So again, it's just attached with a zip tie. So I took that off, and at the ends it is stapled together to make the shape. And I'm just going to take those out. First I'm going to cut off a little bit of the end where the staples were. Because I don't want to use that portion. And I'll do that on both sides. Next we will take the red part of the bow and fold it in half lengthwise. I already cut the bow in half previously, so this is cutting it. I want to cut a 3-inch strip, which I have here, from one of the pieces of the bow that I've cut. I missed that on the video. So basically take the red part of the bow, fold it in half lengthwise so that you can cut it, and cut a 3-inch strip so you have a strip like this. Next, I want to cut some 6-inch sections from here to make my small little bow. I'll need some pieces of ribbon in order to tie the little bows together. So I'm just cutting a few pieces of ribbon to use to tie. Then I take my piece that's 3 inches wide by 6 inches long. I'm going to fold it back and forth accordion style. And the folds I'm making are approximately a 1/4 inch wide. So there. So keep folding this accordion style until you have the whole thing folded. Now I have it folded accordion style. Next, take one of your pieces of ribbon and put it around the middle and tie it in the back. So I have a little bow. So I've made all these little bows, and I want to hold them open so that they're in a circle. To do this, I'm going to use a little dab of hot glue on each side, and it will hold them open. I'm going to do the glue from the back, so hopefully any extra ends up on the back of the bows and not on the front. So just put the glue and hold it for a few seconds until it sets. And put a little bit of glue there. And once again, hold it until it sets. So now it looks like that, so it will stay open. I'm going to glue the rest of these and be back. Okay, so we're getting ready to start assembling our wreath. I have this leftovers from making the small bows. So what I'm going to do is wrap this around the styrofoam in order to cover up the styrofoam, because I don't like the looks of that, and I have a feeling it's going to show through some when I put the bows on. So I'm just going to wrap this around. So I'll continue wrapping this and I'll be back. After I have it all wrapped around, then I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue on the ribbon itself to hold the end down on the back. I also used hot glue to connect the second piece so that since I used two pieces to get around. So the next step is to start putting our bows onto our wreath. And I think I want to put the bows sort of like this. These two I want to be up there. And then I'm going to put all these around the outside. So once I have the bows where I want them to be, I will use the hot glue gun to glue them down. But first I'm going to cut these the little bows ribbon off. So here we go. Let's start putting these on. Put the blue one on first, since it's the biggest one. I'm going to turn it over and add a little bit more glue in the back. Make sure it stays. So once you have that in place, I'll put the next one on. I want this one to go on and overlap the blue one just a little bit, like so. Okay, now I have that one on there. And next I'm going to start putting the red bows around the edge. So there, I've glued 8 of the small bows onto the whole thing. The next step I'm going to do is use these, I have these little star buttons, and I'm going to glue one of the white stars, small stars, on the top of each of the small bows. So there, I've added the white stars all the way on all of the small bows. I even added a blue star on that bow. My last step, well, the last step with this part is I'm going to glue another bow on the top of the blue bow. And then I'm going to put a blue star on top of that. So now for a final step, we can put this, the bows came with this trailing ribbon, and I can add that on there like that to create a new wreath. There you go. And that's my finished wreath. Remember that you can get the supplies, some of the supplies for this project from Michael's. We'll put links to all the supplies you need for this project. Instead of using these star buttons, you could use just regular buttons, blue or red buttons that you might have around the house, or you could purchase some. But I do like how it turned out with the star buttons. You can keep up with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel and by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Google+. Visit our website by clicking the iCard to find the links to follow us. If you are on Pinterest, pin our projects to your wall. This is a great way to keep track of your favorite projects. Visit our website, needlepointers.com, to find lots of other craft projects and tutorials.